Welcome everybody to Cheverus High School, where in today's matchup is between the Cheverus Stags and the Deering Rams. Both of these teams played each other earlier in the season. Cheverus got the best of Deering 79-52, with Silvano Ishmael getting 29 points to lead the team, with Maddox Weisberg and Leo McNabb both with 16 in that game. Deering only had one player in double figures, David Audie, who had 17. The next closest was Trip Marston, who had 9, and Justin Jamal, who had 9 as well. But we'll start off with Cheverus. They are 6-2 on the season, with their star player, Silvano Ishmael, averaging 24 points a game. He's the driving force of this Cheverus team, and Deering's going to have an uphill battle in terms of trying to stop him. Only a couple teams this season have managed to do that, but it's not that many. But it's not just him. Other players on Cheverus have stepped up in key moments. Leo McNabb, Giovanni St. Ange, Maddox Weisberg, and Luke McNabb all getting double figures in different games. And so they'll try to get another win against Deering, but Deering on the other side is 0-6. And to note, they've allowed at least one player in every game to get 20-plus points, except in the Portland game. So they're going to have to play great defense in order to win this game. Their scorers, Justin Jamal, Trip Marston, and David Audie are all averaging 10 points per game, and Evan Lagasse is averaging 11. The problem is they're getting high numbers, but not all at the same time, and that is why they're 0-6. There's no consistency with their offense, and until they can click offensively, they're going to find it tough to beat these teams that are high in the standings. And so we'll see if today's the day for their offense to click together at the same time. But the starting lineups for both teams, starting with Cheverus, number 1, Silvano Ishmael, number 2, Sammy Nezamana, number 4, Leo McNabb, number 11, Giovanni St. Ange, and number 13, Maddox Weisberg. And for Deering is number 1, Justin Jamal, number 2, Evan Lagasse, number 4, Raheem Shabani, number 11, Trip Marston, and number 24, David Audie. And so we'll see who comes out on top between the Cheverus Stags and the Deering Rams. And we'll be back for the national anthem and player introductions.
The Cheverus Boys Basketball Program would like to recognize a member of our community for his dedication to the students of Cheverus High School. He has been a beloved member of our community since 1981. He has served as a science teacher, moderator of the Arupe Service Project, basketball coach, father, and the longtime basketball clock manager Additionally, the Cheverus community would also like to congratulate Coach Richie Ashley for earning his 100th career win. And now, introducing your starting lineup. For the visiting Rams, we have sophomore number 1, Justin Jamal. Sophomore number 2, Evan Legaspi. Junior number 4, Raheem Shabani. Junior number 11, Trip Marston. Sophomore number 24, David Brody. And now for your Cheverus Bags. We have senior number 1, Silvano Ishmael. Sophomore number 2, Sammy Zamana. Sophomore number 4, Leo McNabb. Junior number 11, Cleo Sam. And junior number 13, Matt Reiser. Daring is coached by Todd Wing and assisted by coaches Josh Stoll and Jean-Claude Butera. Cheverus is coached by Richie Ashley and assisted by coaches Adam Peters, Jordan Coleman, John Bias, Tony Bias, and Steve Lee. The sports medicine staff for tonight's game is Whitney Davis. At this time, would you please stand and respectfully address the American flag according to the national anthem by the Cheverus Victors.
Here we go for the tip-off. It's Silvano Ishmael and David Audie in the circle. Cheverus will win the tip. Ishmael with a long three. It hits the back rim, rebounded by Shabani. It's brought up by Marston. Legaspi to Jamal. Jamal. Deering, it's a shot by Marston. It's rebounded by Audie. Jamal saves it. Legaspi. It's back pass to McNabb. McNabb to Ishmael. He lays it in for the first points of the game.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful move. Hit the wide open Ishmael.
Deering trying to get something offensively. Marston over the top of St. Ange. So it's 2-2. And it's a mid-range by St. Ange.
Some nice shooting to begin the game.
Shabani gets it stripped, but gets the ball back. Jamal will drive in. It's blocked by Ishmael. And Shabani deflects the pass, gets the steal. Another deflection. Lagasse is there to get the ball. It's a 3. Audi with the rebound. It's a foul. It was on St. Ange. It's his first, team's first. Into Marston. Ishmael gets the steal, and it's going to be on Trip Marston. So both teams with an early foul.
Yeah. And as you would expect, it's a pretty fast-paced opening to this game. The defense has been pretty good too, for both sides. Blocks, tips, steals.
It's a 3. It's missed by St. Ange, rebounded by Shabani to Marston. Marston drives in, floats it up, and it's good.
Yeah.
So Trip Marston has all 4 points for Deering. It's tied 4-4 with 5 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first quarter.
You gotta love those little finger roll floaters.
And it's a double dribble on Cheverus. So Deering has a chance to get their first lead of the game.
Yeah, and that was just good defense right there.
It's Shabani bringing it up. He'll slow down to Jamal. Marston, Lagasse in the corner. Shabani drives in. Can't get it to go, and he's going to get the foul.
Yeah. Unfortunate foul. I think he was heading up court, and the Cheverus player just stopped and he ran him over. You know, unintentional, but it's still a foul.
So Raheem Shabani with his first, team second. There's a Deering definitely doing a great job at not allowing Ishmael to get the ball, and it's taken away by Marston. And Deering able to get it over half court. Lagasse will, and it's a hook
They're
on
calling a hook.
Evan Lagasse.
Yeah, and the coach, you can't see him on camera, the coach on Deering, not arguing that call at all. I think he saw that one for what it was.
And Deering double teaming Ishmael. They're going to allow someone else to beat him. Cheverus with the rebound. And taken away by Marston. Shabani will bring it up.
Well, and that's a good point, Seth, that you could see that early on.
It's blocked by Nesmana. He'll bring it up.
Oh.
And almost a...
Oh. You can hear everyone calling travel.
Ishmael with the mid-range. So Ishmael up to 4 points. It's a 6-4 lead for Cheverus. It's just saved from being over and back. Audi, and it's a blocking foul. It's on Sammy Nesmana. And it's a shooting foul, so David Audi will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and a chance to tie the ball game up.
And in and out on the first one.
Yeah, and I have a feeling this game, every free throw is going to be very important.
Well, this is how the last game started, and the second and third quarters was all Cheverus. Both are missed, rebounded by Ishmael. Ishmael wide open, drains the three.
Wow. Well, and you spoke about them double teaming, and unfortunately they didn't have even one single person on them, and that was a nothing but net shot.
It's taken away by Nesmana. It's Ishmael. Shoots the three. It hits off the rim, and it's two Deering players in the vicinity of the ball.
Yeah, and unfortunately that does happen. Both players not sure who's also around them, and they knock it out of bounds.
And it's a kick by Jamal.
And this is a very fast first quarter.
It's under 3 minutes
Yeah.
to go. It's 9-4 Cheverus.
It's flying.
Ishmael passes it back to Luke McNabb. Ishmael with the rebound, and Marston will get his second. It's the team's third. No, it's the team's fourth.
Yeah, and you don't want to give Cheverus any free throws here, so they'll have to be careful on fouls.
Nesmana in the corner. It's rebounded by Ishmael and put up. And we're going to get a timeout for Deering. It's a 30-second timeout with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's Cheverus 11, Deering 4. And we're back. Ishmael up to 9 points. And so far it's been the Silvano Ishmael show for Cheverus. Jamal will get fouled. It was on Sammy Nesmana.
Oh, and that's a shooting foul. Wasn't sure if they were going to call that before he let the ball go. Oh,
First one is missed.
that's the third free throw shot by Deering tonight. All three misses.
And the second one is good. And it gets up to Luke McNabb. He drives in, and Justin Jamal will foul him.
Yeah, I mean, he was waiting for that ball for a while before it got thrown to him over there. He was wide open, and unfortunately the Deering player got there late and fouled him.
And it's short on the first one. And the second one is no good. It was Lagasse with the rebound. Shabani to Jamal. Deering trying to get something in the paint. And it's going to be a charge on Jamal. It's his second.
And I always ask you this question, how many fouls do you get in high school basketball?
5.
Yeah, and we're still in the first quarter. couple of Darren plays with 2 fouls already.
Yeah, Justin Jamal and Trip Marston, both of them are on the bench.
Yeah, and the unfortunate part about that is playing a team that moves like Cheverus. Fouls are going to pile up.
It's Leo McNabb misses the 3. Ishmael trying to get around a couple of Deering defenders to get the ball, but it goes out of bounds. And so Deering, no one's able to get the ball.
I know. You got to get the ball in.
It's up top with Shabani in the corner. Lagasse drains the 3.
Well, Darren has had some great ball movement. It's just, until that 3-pointer.
And Ishmael will travel with it.
Yeah. And, we do see that a lot in high school ball. That initial catch, stop, and start again. And that'll be traveling every time.
Shabani bringing it up. Deering trying to get back into this game with a minute to go. Audi, it was rebounded by Yanga and put back in. So it's a 1-point game. 11-10, Cheverus. It's to Ishmael. Ishmael with the 3. It's back rimmed. Rebounded by Luke McNabb. 30 seconds to go. And it's going to be a kicked ball.
Well, that did stop the movement by Cheverus, so Deering now has a chance to set up, and we'll see what happens. But Deering's defense has been extremely well this first.
It's a 3 by Leo McNabb. It's rebounded. It's a drive by St. Ange, and McNabb puts it in off the pass by St. Ange. 12 seconds to go. It's 13-10. Shabani with the ball. He gets a screen by Yanga. Shabani puts it up, and it's good as the buzzer sounds.
Oh my gosh. What a great shot.
So Raheem Shabani puts Deering only down by 1 after 1.
Yeah, I was a little concerned. I could hear the crowd counting down the clock, and he just got that off.
And so after 1, it's Cheverus 13, Deering 12. And here we go for the start of the second quarter. Shabani with the ball. He drives to the corner, almost taken away by St. Ange. Lagasse with the 3, drains it, gives Deering the lead back. Lagasse up to 6 points.
Wow, that was definitely NBA range.
And it's taken away. Shabani in the passing lane and falls down. St. Ange will lay it up, and it rolls in.
Well, sometimes that happens. The basketball boards reach up there and trip you.
It's missed. McNabb misses it. Rebounded.
Ooh.
It was rebounded by Hogland, and King with the foul.
Yeah, tried to block him, but fouled him.
And front rim's the first one.
We got ourselves a good game here, 15-15. The defense for Deering has really stepped up this game.
And it's a lane violation on Deering, so Carter Hogland will get another chance at the free throw.
Yeah, and you don't normally get a lane violation, but
and drains the second attempt at it.
you know, Deering just trying to get a little bit in there soon enough, sort of like you see in football where they try to get a defender tries to time it but goes off sides.
Shabani getting it to King. Yanga drives in and will get fouled by St. Ange. It was on the floor, so no shot.
Yeah, and Cheverus has got a few to go before the 1-and-1 for Deering kicks in.
It's Lagasse on the baseline, getting it to Yanga. He shoots it, front rims, and it was St. Ange with the rebound, getting it to Ishmael. Ishmael spinning, stops, and gets the basket.
Yeah, you know, he is a good basketball player, and that was a great basketball move.
Deering did a great job at preventing Ishmael from getting the ball at the end of the first quarter, but
yeah, a little bit of breakdown here for Deering defensively.
and that foul was on Yanga. And St. Ange will be at the line for a 1-and-1. Drains the first one.
Well, and at this point, Cheverus is almost in the two-shot, foul shot range.
Yanga trapped in the corner. It's going to be a foul on Ishmael. It's his first, team's fifth.
So, Portland not in, Deering not in the bonus yet. But they got a foul on Cheverus's top scorer.
Cheverus playing three-quarter defense. It's to Audie, lays it in. It's 19-17.
Well, and that's what Deering needs to do. Needs to find the open player underneath for a nice, easy layup.
It was Audie with another block. And David Audie being called for the foul.
Yeah, you could hear a collective groan here on the Deering fan side. They thought it was a good, clean block, but, you know, we're up here and the refs are right underneath watching it. So next foul for Deering is automatic 2 shots at the foul line.
So Maddox Weisberg hit the first one. Missed the second one. Lagasse with the rebound. And Jamal will bring it up. Getting pressured on the ball by McNabb. And McNabb lays it in.
Well, now it's Cheverus playing stifling defense.
And it's a turnover. St. Ange will lay it in and get the basket. So the lead has ballooned.
Yeah, the lead now for Cheverus is up to 7, potentially 8 right here on this free throw.
And the foul was on Marston. Ishmael mishandles the ball. Marston getting up to Lagasse, and Lagasse lays it in.
A much needed 2 points.
St. Ange hits the backboard and out. Marston with the rebound. Deering needing the basket, and there you go. Marston with the 3.
All right, 5 quick points.
St. Ange getting it to McNabb. It's Weisberg. Ishmael in the paint, and it's a charge. So Silvano Ishmael with a second foul.
Yeah, I mean, he's arguing his case, but the Deering player was standing there, and he just basically ran him over, trying to get to the basket. And, you know, the defender has his space that he's allowed to have, and, you know, and unfortunately it's a foul.
So 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And it's a turnover on Deering. It's Cheverus 24, Deering 22.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Deering was down 7 points and got 5 quick points to get back in the ball game. And now it's been turnovers back and forth. And, you know, that it's been a nice close game. It's good to see.
Cross court to Nesmana. Weisberg to St. Ange for the 3. It back rims. Weisberg with the rebound. And it's a travel. And the rule is you can take 2 steps, but you have to pass it or shoot. And
well, except if you're in the NBA, you get the extra Euro step.
yes.
But usually, you know, you make a beautiful basket on that Euro step, so.
With a long 3, Lagasse. It's rebounded by Weisberg. McNabb to Nesmana. Weisberg will put it up, front rims. Marston with the rebound up to Lagasse. Lagasse with the Euro step gets called for the travel.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good-looking shot, but that was definitely a few too many steps.
Yeah, I think if he put the ball down before he did the Euro step, it would have been good.
Yeah.
McNabb in the corner. Ishmael. McNabb having to jump high. St. Ange with a charge. So Giovanni St. Ange with his 3rd foul.
Wow. So they are definitely putting some pressure now on Cheverus. But he stays in the game, too, with 3 fouls.
Lagasse getting a screen from Audie in the corner. It's a turnover. Leo McNabb bringing it up.
Yeah, trying to do too much with the ball.
And it's Deering ball.
Wow.
much different game than the last one. Deering has a chance to tie this game up. Jamal drives, and it rolls in.
Boy, this Deering team is fighting back.
As Mana getting it to McNabb. It's almost a turnover. It's a 3 by Ishmael, and it's good.
Ooh. Boy, you know, just when Cheverus needs the one player to step up, he steps up.
And it's turnover by Deering. Nismana bringing it up. It's a 3 by Luke McNabb, and that's good.
Man. Wow. And just like that, Deering is down by 6.
And Weisberg gets it on a backwards pass to Leo McNabb. Ishmael will get it to Luke McNabb, and it's off of Cheverus out of bounds.
Boy, those 3-point shots, those are heartbreakers.
There's 57 seconds left. Deering with the ball. Down by 6. Yonga bringing it over half court. Getting it to Lagasse. And almost a turnover. It is. Ishmael will lay it in.
Yeah, this has been a tough couple of minutes here for Deering.
Audie will split the defenders, miss it. It can't be put back. It's up to Luke. It's missed. Leo will put it back in, and the lead's up to 10. 8 seconds to go. Audie with the rebound. Shabani can't get that one to go. And Cheverus ends the second quarter on a 10-0 run.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
And
there's a discussion at half court about something, not quite sure.
But anyway, going over some of these numbers, Ishmael with a team high 16 so far in this game. Leo McNabb with 2. It's Giovanni St. Ange with 7. Maddox Weisberg with 1. Carter Hogland with 1. And Luke McNabb with 5 for Cheverus. On Deering's side, Justin Jamal has 3. Evan Lagasse has 8. Raheem Shabani has 2. Trip Marston has 7. Moga Yonga has 2. And David Audie has 2. But,
yeah,
I mean, Deering playing great defense until the end of that first half.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I don't know what they could do anything different. I think a little bit of maybe just being careful on some of the turnovers. I think they've been trying to do a little bit too much with the ball, and you know, Cheverus is reaching in there and taking the ball away, and you know, Deering's been you know, turning it over and those will kill you. You know, especially when they lead to points and quick points, which Cheverus showed us in the last minute and a half. They got some quick points off turnovers.
And this is what I was talking about, is Deering's offense showed up for almost the entire first half. It was just the end of the first half where Cheverus started putting on the pressure and it sped Deering up, and they were passing it right to Cheverus and getting easy transition baskets. And once you have to defend the paint, the three is wide open, and that's how the 10-point lead happened.
Well, and as we saw, Darren got down by 7 at one point and came back and tied the game. So 10 points is not a huge mountain to climb. But what they got to do is, while they're climbing the mountain, they got to make sure they keep Cheverus from piling up the points too. So we'll see what happens in the second half.
And so at the end of the first half, it's Cheverus 34, Deering 24. And we're back. And so while I was doing the stats, Leo McNabb has 4 so far in the game, not 2. Cheverus starting off with the ball. A wide open lane, it's missed. St. Ange gets stripped. And it's a foul. We'll see on who. It's on Maddox Weisberg. It's his first.
Well, and 15 seconds in, they got their first foul here in the second half. And then we'll have to see what Cheverus is playing for defense here.
Shabani getting it to Jamal. Lagasse in the corner. And it's off of Audie. So a turnover on Deering. St. Ange misses that one. Marston with the rebound. Marston bringing it up.
Yeah, that was one of those plays. I think if he had just caught the ball and went up with it instead of bouncing the ball, he may have gotten it.
Weisberg with the rebound. Ishmael drives the paint and lays it in.
Yeah, that's a nasty move. Up and over the defender, all the way to the basket. Total professional move.
3 by Marston, rolls out. Audie with the rebound, puts it up, and
yeah, great play.
Deering needs more of that.
Yeah, that was, I mean, underneath, 3 players around you. You get the ball, and you throw it back up for 2.
And St. Ange on the other end gets a 3.
Yeah, that hurts too.
So it's a 13-point lead for Cheverus.
I mean, it's a great shot, but it hurts for Deering.
Jamal getting it to Audie. Audie gets it stripped. Leo bringing it up. St. Ange back to Leo. And Cheverus slows things down. Weisberg will lay it up and off the backboard and in. And Deering is going to call a timeout.
Yeah, this lead is now up to 15. And that happened fast. But it does, you know, when you get 3 points, and 3-pointers.
And so with 5 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the third quarter, it's Cheverus 41, Deering 26. And we're back. Deering trying to slow this momentum.
Yeah, and that was a well-timed timeout.
And at one point it was 24-24 Agassi with the long three, drains it.
Well, you got to answer threes with threes.
St. Ange in the corner, rebounded by Jamal. Jamal will bring it up the floor, and
oh yeah,
it's goaltending.
It took a split second. The daring bench and the daring coach knew what it was, and all stood up and was ready to point it out, but the referee caught up to it.
And I believe the basket was Jamal's. Nesmana drains the three.
Oh, man.
It's his first points of the game. Lead is almost stolen by Nesmana. And almost a travel by Jamal.
Well, and at this point, Darren's got to look for the good, clean shot, which they're not going to get here.
And taken away by Shabani. Shabani spins. Agassi floats it and gets the basket.
Well, there you go.
See who the foul's on.
Well,
it's on Maddox Weisberg. It's his second, team second.
well, you know, if you don't drive to the basket,
Three-point play is no good. Audi with the rebound, but Ishmael picked his pocket. Too hard off the backboard by Weisberg, and Cheverus commits the foul.
is that on number 22?
Yeah, that's Luke McNabb with his first foul, team's third. Cheverus in a full court press, and they'll back off. Shabani having to back out of the paint. Marston will put the ball up, miss it, and it's going to be off of Nesmana.
Well, and Darren down by 11.
And there's plenty of time. Marston gets the ball. Shabani. Marston with the three, drains it.
All right, make that down by 8 now, 44-36. Just like that.
And Ishmael with the three, answers right back.
Boy, he's a killer.
Deering now allowing another 20-point scorer. Ishmael at 21 points. And it's a charge.
Wow.
It's a elbow.
Yeah, you know, just as you start getting it down to 11 points, and, you know, you got a sniper out there that just can drop those three-pointers on you. And that can just kill all your momentum.
So Cheverus having a chance to balloon this lead back up. It's a long three by Luke. Drains it.
Wow. You know, it's like they're letting Darren get close.
And Jamal with the floater gets two back. Ishmael. It's Lucier. Shabani almost with a turnover. Deering on the move. Shabani getting it to Audi. And Audi puts it in.
All right, well, they got it back down to 10, 50-40, Cheverus.
St. Ange getting it. It's Nesmana and Jamal will pick the pass off. It's out of bounds on Cheverus with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Deering getting a chance to make it an 8-point Cheverus lead. That's a foul on Sammy Nesmana. That's his third.
Yeah, and you know, Cheverus getting close to the 1-1. Well, Deering getting close to the bonus, but you know, Deering's kept their fouls down too.
And it's out of bounds.
Wow.
On Deering. Yeah, I believe once it has to touch the floor.
Oh, yes. I do now see what happened. The player for Deering was standing there, and he touched the ball. He should have just let it go past him.
St. Ange to Luke. And
I mean, the thing about that, Seth, if you think about it, it's an automatic reaction to try to go for the ball.
And Luke McNabb being called for delay of game warning. It's a 12-point lead, 52-40. Cheverus over Deering. Minute and 40 to go in the third. Lagasse with the long three, rolls out. Lucier with the rebound. St. Ange getting it's in the corner to Nesmana. Nesmana getting it to St. Ange. Luke Ishmael with the mid-range, misses it. Lagasse with the rebound, he'll bring it up. Shabani trying to get it to Audie. And David Audie will be at the line for 2. That foul was on Jacob Lucier. Cheverus's 5th foul.
And another fast-moving quarter. This third quarter is under a minute. It's I mean, you blink your eye and the time flies. It's been back and forth on this court. It's really amazing. The great play we're seeing here.
And David Audie drains both. It's a 10-point lead. Cheverus with the ball, 58 seconds to go in the third quarter. Weisberg was wide open in the paint. Deering able to set up defensively. They're in a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Cheverus is setting up for the last shot here.
It's back to Nesmana. And it's going to be a foul on Yonga. It's his second.
And only the second for Deering in this second half.
Deering can't let anything go. Leo. It's St. Ange in the paint, and it's off of Weisberg.
Well, all of that time wasted. though, by Cheverus. They wasted a good 30 seconds of this game.
It's Jamal King in the corner, and it's not sure what happened at the end. I guess nothing. And so after 3 quarters complete, it's Cheverus 52, Deering 42. And we're back.
All right, not too big of a lead for Deering. They can overcome this.
Jamal will get the ball stripped by St. Ange. And Nismana will bring it up. St. Ange can't get the basket to go. It was rebounded by Weisberg. And it's out of bounds on Ishmael. So Deering having another chance to cut into this lead.
They just they can't have any more turnovers.
King getting it to Jamal. Cheverus not allowing anything to get into the paint.
Yeah, and time is draining on the clock. The clock is not a friend of Deering's right now. I mean, they got to get a shot off here.
Lagasse with the long 3. It was rebounded by Anderson. And it was Weisberg with his 3rd foul.
I mean, you know, like 30 or 40 seconds came off the clock there. You know, there's not a 24-second clock in high school ball, you know, which can also, it can be your friend and your enemy. And on that one, time was their enemy.
Misses the second one. Bring St. Ange to Leo. Back to St. Ange. St. Ange drives baseline and gets the up and under.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that was snazzy.
And it's a full timeout for Cheverus with 6 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in this game. Cheverus is leading 54-43 over Deering, and we'll be back. And we're back. Deering with the ball. Down 11. Someone's got to get... And it's a timeout for Deering. It's a full timeout. And so the score remains 54-43 with no time running off the clock. It's 6 minutes and 14 seconds left. And we'll be back. And we're back. Cheverus playing full court.
Well, and I'd like to point out, too, with 6 minutes left to go in this game, Deering with only 2 timeouts left.
Jamal trying to get the spin layup. It was no good. St. Ange gets it to Weisberg, and David Audie will get the foul.
Yeah, not much you could do about that. That pass was perfect underneath. So
Maddox Weisberg at the line for 2. Hits the front of the rim.
Well, you know, and Cheverus has not had a lot of free throws this game, so Darren's been pretty good on that front. It's just the 3-pointers for Cheverus piled right up.
Yeah, Cheverus so far with 7 3-pointers. And it's missed by Ishmael, rebounded by Audie. It gets up to Marston. Marston with the 3. Marston will try the mid-range, drains it. So Trip Marston up to 12 points. And it's going to be a foul.
And it's not a shooting foul, so that's good.
It was on Trip Marston. That's his 4th.
But that's not good either.
And Cheverus gets it in. I think the coach for Deering wanted to know if it was on number 14. And it's going to be an over and back.
I mean, Portland's only down by 9. Still.
Deering with the ball.
I mean, sorry, Deering. Sorry. My broadcast partner just tapped me on the shoulder and reminded me.
And David Audie getting a pass in the paint. So Audie now up to 10 points. Deering needs a couple stops. Marston. Marston gets the turnover and lays it in. So, and there's a Cheverus player down. And so, St. Ange able to get up.
And was that a timeout, or was that a referee's timeout or a coach's timeout?
And it looked like a referee's timeout.
Yeah, with the player down. But now Deering only down by 5. And this is the runs that Deering's been putting themselves on to get it close. And this is going to force Cheverus to not try to kill the clock, which I think they were trying to do. And sometimes that'll come back and bite you.
Almost taken away by Lagasse. Ishmael slowing things down. Leo to Nismana. Back to Ishmael. Ishmael getting a screen, mid-range. Hits the front of the rim. And Ishmael gets the rebound and puts it in.
Wow. A free 2 points right there. They couldn't get the rebound. And all rebounds are important at this point.
And Leo will bring it up. Deering down by 7. Ishmael will put it up and in.
Wow. And just like that, back up to 9 points. It's amazing how fast that happened.
It's taken away by Nesmana. Up to Leo. Weisberg will lay it in.
Back up to 11.
Audie gets the missed shot attempt and puts it in. So quick action with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Leo getting it to Weisberg, and it's blocked by Yonga. Yonga brings it up, getting it to Shabani. Yonga drives in, and it's a block. And is that on? It was on Nesmana. That's his fourth. And Moga Yonga at the line.
2 big points right here.
Drains the first one. Gets the second one. It's back down to 7. Ishmael to Nismana. Back to Ishmael. Ishmael gets it over. And it's a foul on it's on Trip Marston. And Trip Marston fouling out.
Well, and the Darren coach didn't call a timeout, and the referee had to come over and say, let's go, let's go. But he had his whole team over there talking to them.
Ishmael will spin. Leo will get it to St. Ange. St. Ange and Cheverus has no motive to shoot. They might as well just hold on to the ball and run this timeout. And it's saved by Leo McNabb. And it's a timeout for Cheverus. It's a 30-second timeout with 1:42 left to go in this game. It's Cheverus 60, Deering 53. And we're back. Cheverus in a line. And it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, the only bad thing about that is the next foul for Deering is going to put the Cheverus players on the line.
And it's almost stolen. It was on Evan Lagasse.
You know, and when you put them on the line, I mean, it's going to, this late in the game with 1:35 left to go, you're down by 7 points, and you're giving Cheverus an opportunity to get 2 free points here.
Leo drains the first one.
I mean, I guess the only good thing is the clock's not moving, but the total for Cheverus is, and it's going up.
It's missed. Jamal can't get it over St. Ange, and St. Ange travels with it. It's an 8-point lead for Cheverus. Deering needs every single point.
And quickly, too. All these seconds are ticking away.
Trying to get it into Audie. Weisberg picks it off. Cheverus can just waste time.
Yeah, under a minute.
And it's a foul on Evan Lagasse.
Well, you know, if Deering was going down there and scoring points, this wouldn't be an issue with them at the line, but this is a big issue. And the Deering bench had to correct the referees. The wrong player was going to the line, and he wasn't fouled. Number 2 was fouled.
Makes the first one. That's Sammy Nesmana.
Yeah, it's not like in soccer when you do a penalty kick, anyone can take it. Hey, you actually have to be the person who got fouled.
Missed the second one. Deering needs to get.
Got to shoot it.
Jamal tries to put it in. Gets fouled by Nesmana. Believe that's his 5th. That is 5 fouls.
Well, both teams now have one player foul out.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there haven't really been a lot of fouls, but when you play most of the game, chances are a lot of the fouls are going to be on you. And so a couple of players fouling out.
And Shabani hits the. Nope, that's Justin Jamal hitting the first. Hits the second one, so Jamal up to 9 points.
All right, they gotta keep him on this side.
And a quick foul.
Well, you know, this is sometimes what happens in high school basketball. The last minute's going to take 8 minutes with fouls going both ways. So, but it's really the only way that at this point Deering can try to, you know, bite into this lead. But one more foul and it's going to be an automatic 2 shots. So, I mean, your strategy on fouling is not going to pay off on the next foul, except to stop the clock.
Missed the. Weisberg gets the rebound. It's stolen by Deering. 38 seconds to go. Shabani with the 3. Front rims, St. Ange. And almost taken away by Muhammad. But
Yeah.
It's going to be a foul.
And now it's just 2 shots.
It was on Shabani. It's his 3rd. Team's 10th, so Silvano Ishmael at the line for 2 with 27 seconds. Drains the first one. And at this rate, Deering is on track to get another loss. Need a quick basket. And Justin Jamal gets the basket, but was a player down. Couple players down.
He gets up a little slow, but oh, and we got a timeout.
And it's a Cheverus timeout. It's a 30-second timeout with 19 seconds left to go. It's Cheverus 64, Deering 57. And we're back. It's Leo St. Ange. Leo gets it over and gets fouled. It's Yonga with his fourth. Leo McNabb at the line for 2.
Yeah, and everyone for Cheverus on the other side of the court to slow Deering down when they get the ball, because we only got 15 seconds left in this game.
Drains both of them.
Yeah.
Jamal with the 3, misses it with 8 seconds left. No, it was tipped. No. And Ishmael will just run the clock out. And
well, we got that little trick play. Doesn't count, but it looked good.
And so final score is 66-57.
And you know, the thing is, you know, Deering only lost by 9, but I have to tell you, they made Cheverus work hard for this game, because Deering went on some nice runs, tied it up, got it close, didn't really have any leads in this game, but they made Cheverus have to really put up some good baskets to keep this game the way it was. You know, and of course, you know, Cheverus has a really good player that can put out high numbers, but you know, Deering may have lost this game, but I have to tell you, I think they played a great game. They're just on the other end of not having enough points.
Yeah, I mean, defensively, they played great in the first half, but the name of the game is you got to play defense the entire game. And Cheverus, by the end of it, their ball movement was just good enough to get wide open threes, which ballooned the lead too far for Deering to come back.
Well, you know, and at one point, I think that Cheverus was up by 15 or more points, and Deering brought it back down to single digits. And, you know, sometimes you can, you know, good things can come out of a loss. And I see real good things for this Deering team, because that play really wasn't bad at all. You know, they had a few turnovers, but, you know, I think this was a good game and a loss.
I mean, Deering, being a young team, definitely came out fighting. And, I mean, that's all you can ask for in a young team. I mean, as they get more experience and become juniors and seniors, they'll definitely know what it's like to lose and how not to next year or the next game.
Well, and, you know, the good thing, too, for Deering is they're very fortunate to have a very good coach who's going to help them through this and is going to be able to go over this game with them and, you know, just point out some of the little things that they could change that could definitely change how this game turned out, because it really could have gone the other direction too, with the exception of just a couple of plays here and there. They really made Cheverus work hard for this.
And so running over some of these stats, Trip Marston had a team-high 14. Evan Lagasse had 13. David Audie had 12. Justin Jamal had 11. Raheem Shabani had 2. Moga Yanga had 4. And Sam Anderson had 1. On the other side for Cheverus, Silvano Ishmael had a team-high 27. Giovanni St. Ange had 12. Luke McNabb had 10. And Sammy Nesmana had 4. Leo McNabb had 7. Maddock Weisberg had 5. And Carter Hogland had 1. So both teams had scoring spread out. But once again, it was the Ishmael show.
Yeah. I mean, when you have a team like Deering with 4 players in double figures, usually it turns out pretty good. But like you said, it's the Ishmael show, and 27 points from one player is hard to overcome because you're spending so much time defending that player that, you have other players that could stop piling up points. And that makes it difficult, not just for Deering, but for any team that's going to face this Cheverus team.
And only 2 teams have beaten this Cheverus team, and one was Portland, and that was a close game. And I mean, for Deering to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Right.
And Cheverus is one, at least right now, are in the 4th seed. So I mean, it's a good start for a young team. They might not make the playoffs this year, but we'll know. Who knows about the next several years with these players coming through the system. I mean, it is a rebuilding team, but we'll see how the season unfolds. It's still not over, but at the end of this one, Cheverus beats Deering 66-57. Saying so long. This has been a production of WPPS TV3 Portland Public Schools. Saying good night.
Thank you very much for watching.